Right, let's talk about the Burndown chart and velocity chart. So the Burndown chart actually illustrates how much the team has been working on during the different sprints. Actually, what it shows is how much is left in the product backlog. So that's why it's called a burn down chart. So basically, see it as you're burning down this candle, right? So basically, when you go through those sprints, you may finish, let's say, a story of 13 points, and that means that the total number of points left to work on are the total number of points in the product backlog minus what's just been completed. And the team will go on sprint after sprint. Let's say that they didn't complete a story in sprint 2, so they didn't complete anything in sprint 2. That means that the burn-down chart shows an unchanged value. And so on in sprint 3. Let's say we finish the story of 8 points, and then we deduct 8 from the remaining story points. So that was 41 minus 8, so that's 33. And in the following sprint, the team finished 2 story points, so 8 and 5. And that's then deducted from the remaining story points, which was 33 in the previous sprint, right? And this sprint shows that the team didn't complete any story points, and then the last sprint they complete the remaining task for the last story points, and that means that's the end of the task that they have to work on. So all the tasks that was in the product backlog are then ticked off and completed. For the velocity chart, we're looking at the done column from the Scrum board. So remember from the team performance, we were looking at how many story points that was in the done column. So let's say that for sprint number 1, the team completed a story that's worth 13 points, and that means that for sprint 1, the team has a velocity, an actual velocity of 13. And the same goes for the next sprint. If they didn't finish anything, remembering the burn down chart, we showed that they didn't complete any stories. That means that the velocity goes down to 0. And the following sprint they finished 8 points. That means that the velocity is 8. And in sprint 4 they finished 2 stories. So in total, it is the sum of these 2 stories that indicates the velocity of the team. And again, if they didn't finish anything in the following sprint, the velocity is 0. And as we remember from the burn down chart, they finished the 20-point story, so they then end up with a velocity of 20.